Hi everyone, in this video I'll share with you guys that I sold some shares of Meta that I had. I intend to use this money to buy dividend stocks instead. Meta doesn't pay dividend and I want to direct this money to dividend paying stocks because that's the goal of my portfolio now, getting a portfolio with nice and good dividend paying stocks to achieve financial freedom as early as possible. So in this video I'll show you the 3 REITs that I intend to buy with this money that I got from Meta, but I just will buy 2 of them. So we'll discuss that throughout the video and we'll talk a bit about the REITs that I intend to buy, in which 2 of the 3 that I might be adding my portfolio with this money. So without no longer delay, let's start. I used to have 15 stocks, 15 shares of Meta. I didn't want to sell all of them because I still believe in the future of the metaverse. I still want to have some exposure in Meta. Meta has a strong business as well. Instagram, Facebook, they make a lot of money with ads. So it's a business I want to have some position, but maybe not 15 shares. The goal of my portfolio is getting dividend paying stocks. So I can't allow myself to have so many shares of a stock that doesn't even pay dividends. So a compromise that I found is, okay, I sell 7 shares and keep 8. So that's what I did. I had 15, sold 7, and now I kept 8. And from these 7 shares of Meta that I sold, I got over $2,000, a profit of over $100 with a percentage of profit over 20%. That's was a nice profit, but I didn't sell mainly because the profit was more because I want to allocate this money to dividend paying stocks. And so let's discuss now about the REITs that I might be adding to my portfolio when I allocate this money. So let's go. The first REIT I want to discuss about is Realty Income Corporation. They are just below a 6, a nice moment. I don't have Realty Income in my portfolio and I want to have, so I think it's a nice moment to start adding here because it's just below 6. The year over year is just down 6% at the moment. The current forward yield is over 5%. That's the cutoff that I like to add in my portfolio when the stocks pay at least 5%. That's what I like to see. When we talk a bit about Realty Income, is a monthly paying dividend, so it would be really nice having a company paying dividend every month. Would be a really nice addition to my portfolio. I'll be happy with that. Realty Income is like paying increasing dividends for over 25 years, so it's part of the dividend aristocrats. The most of the portfolio are retail, and they have a bit exposure in industrial as well, but it's mainly retail REIT. Over 12,000 properties, including commercial REITs and other REIT sector as well. The occupancy rate is 99%, which is amazing. They have diversifying different clients as well, and there's the clients diversifying in different industry. So overall, it's a very strong REIT that's been a while there and have, it's the gold standard. They're very reliable and the investors really like. So I feel like I'm missing out when I don't have real income, and I think, yeah, definitely I need to have some exposure there, and I'll be really happy getting paid dividends every month. But let's look some dividend metrics. That's one of the nicest parts to look for us dividend investor. So just over 5% dividend yield. This payout just a bit above 70%. For REITs, I think not too bad. Remember that we talk about the REITs, so this payout they're considering here the FFO ratio as payout ratio is nice. That Thinking Alpha is adding that now. The 5-year growth rate is not very high, it's 3%, but okay, it's a nice paying yield here, so I can take this growth. I'd still be happy with that. And just 26 years of consecutive increase on dividends, which is really nice. So that's Realty Income in a nutshell. The other REIT that I'm considering is CCI, Crown Castle. Year over year, they are down 16%. I starting yield here of 5.42%, which is really, really nice. So Crown Castle is a tower REIT, infrastructure REIT, with over 40,000 cell towers, fiber. They offer this infrastructure for companies such Verizon, AT&T. It's a really interesting market I found for being so important for the world we live now. This type of infrastructure is really necessary. So I like this sector that this REIT operates into the telecom tower REITs. I really like this. Now going over the dividend metrics of Crown Castle. They are over 5.42% yield, a really nice starting yield, a payout of 82%. Remember here, that's not actually a payout issue. For REITs, we like to see the FFO ratio, so that's what they have here. Maybe it's a bit high, but for REITs, I think I'm okay with that. For REITs, they have to pay, like they're obliged to pay a high number of their taxable income, at least 90%, so it's common you see a bit high here, and I'm totally fine with that. The 5-year growth rate is 8.5%. It's a really nice rate here, so you have a good yield with a really nice growth. I think the combination here is just really nice, and really want something like that in my portfolio. And a dividend growth, just 8 years there, increasing the dividends consecutively. Yeah, I'm happy with 8 years. It's close to 10. It's reliable enough, I would say. So it's a stock, a REIT that I'm really thinking in adding my portfolio. I will be very happy with CCI Crown Castle in my portfolio. Just before we go to the third and last REIT, here is the Dividend Fire. I'm talking about all my journey here to seek my financial freedom. I'm aggressive about it. I want to reach my financial freedom as early as possible. So I'll be sharing here all my progress, all the stocks I buy, stocks that I sell, my ideas, my strategy. If I have any change of my strategy, I'll be sharing here. Like if it's working, if it's not working, if I'm changing, I'll be sharing. So subscribe. I really recommend you to subscribe to follow my journey, and we can go sharing experience in this early retirement journey. Back here to our third REIT is WP Carey. Year over year is just down over 13%. There's a really nice starting yield here, over 6%. And WP Carey is, a very appealing, I would say, start here, especially when we talk about a company that is out there for a long time. You have a very strong track of results. Having a yield of that high, I think, is a really nice addition to my portfolio. I would be like to have it in my portfolio. So like WP Carey is among of the largest net lease REITs. The most of them at the moment is on the commercial real estate, similar to Realty income. They are considered a bit diversified REIT by the size of the REIT. They have many sectors included. But at this point, the strongest side would be on the commercial real estate. Diving into the dividend metrics here, just over 6% dividend yield, really nice yield. FFO of over 80% is still okay for me here. There is not much growth there, but with that high yield, I wouldn't bother much about the growth, although I would like to see a better growth, but maybe they can catch up over time. Now is not the best moment for the REITs, and they have a really nice dividend growth here of 9 years. But yeah, really strong metrics here for WP Carey. And now let's discuss which two of them would be my favorite one to add from the three of them. And please leave in the comments which from these three, which two would you pick, or if not two, at least which one would you pick, or you already have in your portfolio. Maybe let's share with us in the comments here. From the sale of Meta, I got over 2,000, but I still had some remaining money in my account, so I have available 2,200. I want to pick two to invest, at least invest 1,100 each one of them. If I choose Realty income and Crown Castle, I would have an annual income increase in my portfolio over 116. If I choose Realty income and MEP Carey, I will get 126. And if I choose Crown Castle and MEP Carey, I would get 129. So the best combination, if you think just about the amount would increase in your portfolio, would be Crown Castle and MEP Carey. Smallest one would be Realty income and Crown Castle. They are pretty close here. It's not a huge difference. But at this moment, I'm feeling strong more towards to pick Realty income and Crown Castle. I like MEP Carey, but I like more Realty income when I compare to WP Carey. I think they're a bit more similar, so I compare more the two of them. Crown Castle kind of already decided I really want Crown Castle in my portfolio. I really want to have access to this industry, to the infrastructure REITs, to this tower REITs. I like the model they operate. I like the combination they have of a really nice yield and a high growth. The competition here for me would be more between Realty Income and WP Carey. I would have both of them in my portfolio. I would have both, but at this point now, consider that I have a 2,200 and I will split this 2,200 and two parts of 1,100. So I would pick at this point, I would say Realty Income and Crown Castle. I still not decided, but is what I might be doing. That's what I think. I still can change. If I change my mind, I will come to the channel here. I will share what was my choice, what I ended up buying. Don't worry, I'll come here and share for you guys. But that's what I feel in my heart at this moment. And if I do that, add Realty Income and Crown Castle, investing 1,100 in each, I'll get annual income increase of 116 by start. And these stocks, they have a strong track of increasing their dividends every year. So I imagine they will be increasing this over the years, and also be adding I will get the dividends and I'll be reinvesting. Not necessarily I invest the dividends, the same stocks that paid, but I'll be reinvesting in my portfolio anyway, so my portfolio will be increasing. So yeah, we'll keep working this snowball effect in my portfolio, and I'll be sharing with you guys. So strongly recommend subscribe to the channel, okay? So I stay here. See you guys in the next video. You will have a video here being recommended to you. So yeah, keep watching the videos of the channel. I'm sure if you are a dividend investor, you are in the same journey as me, you probably like those videos that I'm bringing the channel. See you next time. Bye.